This is now my own faith. You have to take it and say, my parents tried to give me this, but is it even real? Is this truthful? That's a real question that we have to confront. And so I was at that age, I was about 17 years old, trying to ask that question. And so I decided to start reading the Bible for myself. And it wasn't until then that I read this story and I found something out about it that I thought was pretty interesting. There's 21 verses in this passage, and I didn't count them, but most of them actually don't have a lot to do with Jesus himself. Now, of course, he's in the passage. He's the central character of the Bible. I was smart enough to know he's the central character in history, really, but also all of Christianity centers around him. This passage centers around him. He is the subject of it. Without his birth, none of this would have happened, but most of it doesn't talk about him. It talks about people who talk about him, but he's not in most of it. I was confused. Here I am, a 17-year-old kid, trying to read my Bible and realizing that's weird. You know, if I find something important, I tend to talk about important things, not things that are next to important things. So why in the world are they talking so much about the shepherds that are nearby and not Jesus himself? I don't get it. I never did get it. It wasn't until I started to study it and to learn more that I started to really understand. So let's take a look at the story from a different angle. Like I said, most of us have heard the story 100 times.